So, SMG0, SMG0, Niles. This is definitely going to be a little bit weird to explain, but who are these guys? Well, basically, SMG0 or Niles first debuted in the 10th anniversary SMG4 movie, but eventually we did find out a bit more about Zero, and how he was able to destroy an entire universe and their avatar, and he was able to take over Axel's body and make his grand return, and he wanted to make a new universe. Why? I actually have no idea, and it gets very strange as this goes on. So he gets destroyed again, but then he comes back as Niles, training Melanie, but he reveals his true identity to her and just uses her. Then we meet the actual SMG0 and we get to learn about his backstory a bit. So back in the day, he had his own avatar, but everything started to get corrupted, and luckily he was able to fix this by hopping onto a Guardian pod and going to the God Box. And everything goes back to normal, but Niles gets created to help out SMG0. So I guess the God Box corrupts Niles after he messes around with it. It's not even explained if that's the case, but I'm gonna have to guess that's the case. And that is how SMG0 comes to be. He could just fuse with SMG0 if he wants to, and they get reunited with each other. And he vows to make a new universe because there's not much explanation to it. I think overall, Zero and Niles are pretty alright characters. Not terrible. They just kinda are just alright at best. But the main problem the character suffers from, like mostly Niles, not Zero, is that there's just not much explanation to his motive. I guess you could say that Niles got corrupted by the God Box, and that's the reason why he wants a new universe, but it's never specifically explained, so why does SMG0 or Niles want a new universe? I have no idea. I guess it's just the God Box, but it's just not even explained. I will say that I do actually like the idea of the God Box being able to corrupt somebody, even if it's not a new idea in a piece of media. I just kinda wish we had a little more elaboration on Zero's motives, because it just feels just random a little bit. You sorta just had to accept that Zero wanted a new universe because I do kinda wish, looking back, that they actually decided to expand the relationship of Niles and SMG0. You don't really get to know a lot about their friendship and like how they used to interact around each other. I bet this was something that a lot of people were not expecting with the character. I wasn't, but they definitely could have done a lot more with a premise like this. But I guess there is kind of a bittersweet ending to all of it. Niles decides to give up, and I guess that's kind of a decent way to go out. I think Zero probably could have been a good villain. Not like amazing, not the best in the series, but maybe just a good solid villain. Or maybe just average. He does have a really cool design. Like, I do actually like Zero's design, but that's really the only positive thing I could say about his character. I guess I do kinda like Niles' design and non-monster SMG0. I will say that it is possible to make mysterious villains work, but Zero just needed a little bit of something to make him work better. Overall, they're just pretty alright, and that's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys next time, and bye.